Hey folks, and happy Sunday here from Canada. Hey, I just wanted to talk on some of these duplicating keys for Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep products. This is like mid 2000s. This one's actually for a 2006 Dodge Dakota, so third gen Dodge Dakota. I've only had one key, and that's my snowplow truck. And I've almost lost this key once already, so I bought one of these fancy blanks from Amazon. And the thing being is, it doesn't actually really fit on my key cutting machine to be able to cut this properly. And I've heard a couple of guys say, hey, you know, I bought these blanks off Amazon and took them into the local hardware shop, and they weren't able to actually cut this key for me. So taking a look, I don't know if what you guys have done or anybody else has done, but taking a look, if you take these keys apart, let's just open up the fob on the back of this. There is a little Phillips head screw in there. So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to take a little Phillips screwdriver, take that screw out. Let's put this over here where we're not going to lose it. So we take that screw out. We can slide the end of this key out. And it's got a little keeper in there, so we can put this all off to the side. I can take this over to my fancy key cutting machine, and we'll cut down this key, and I'll take it outside a little later here, and we'll hook it up, and I will actually show you guys how to program a second key if you only have one. A lot of times if you want to program a second key, you need to. I'm going to use my scan tool and program that second key with you. So just give me a sec here. There we are, just back over at the old key cut machine. I bought this old Ilco manual key cutting machine from a hardware store that was closing down. Came with a whole bunch of blanks and stuff. Paid a couple $100 for it, and it's been it's actually proven to be pretty handy, as I've had, you know, a neighbor come by and needed a key for someone's truck or whatever, and I've been able to cut my own keys. And I don't have to worry about going into town or whatever to have somebody cut a key for me. Basically order a blank and away we go. Now this is pretty tricky, being you can't use the body of the key fob as a guide here. But what you can do is flip down your trusty guide tool. It's going to tell us how far over we need to be here for this to be proper. There we go. Just gonna pause this for a quick sec while I get this set up properly. Right, one thing they always do say to do is measure twice, cut once, especially when you only have one blank. So I only got one shot at this. So put on our safety glasses here. double check this one more time. And away we go. Okay. So we're just gonna flip this around, cut the other side. And I'll just use this guide here. Double check that we have this all matched up here. I think we are good to go. Oh, we have number 2. Alright. Take this guy out. These guys both look like twins. And put that key back together. We'll take this outside and pause it or program it to the truck so that she'll start and run. So we're just quickly going to put this key back together. It looks like actually it is position sensitive, so that key actually only goes back in that hole one way, which is odd. So let's put this screw back in here. Put our fob back together. I do believe that goes that way. Upside up. And clean that all up, and we're gonna meet you outside. All right, here we are. I did come out and warm this thing up because it's like -20 lovely Alberta. But we got our key here that we cut. Let's just have a look. We can lock and unlock. So we've done a good job cutting it. So now we're just going to hook up our scan tool, and I'll be just a sec here. Okay, here we are. Let's get ourselves set back up here. Plug into our launch scan tool. We've got our spare key with us. Just gonna go in here really quick just so it does this all automatically. And we will get to programming this key. Perfect. Let's go into our quick access here. This is actually, so these keys, you actually need a code from the dealer if you don't have a second spare key, because usually you can just use, if you have two keys, you can program a third key. If you have one that's cut, program it yourself. If you only have one key for these third gen Dodges, I think it's the same with the Grand Caravans and stuff like that, you need this 4-digit PIN for your vehicle if you only have one key. So now, as we did earlier, we've cut a key. It is not programmed to this truck. None of the buttons work. It is not going to start the truck. If it does, the truck will start and shut off within 3 seconds, and that's it because of the immobilizer. So you have to physically go into the dealer with proof of ownership of the vehicle, so that you can get that 4-digit code. Some dealers will charge you $15. Some of them are going to charge you half an hour, and some of them, well, they'll do you a favor, and if they know you, then you know you might get it done for nothing, but you have to prove that you own the vehicle with your ID and your registration. At least that's the way it is here in Canada. So let's go into here, systems. So we're going to go into special function, I believe. Immobilizer key programming, program ignition keys. Okay. Enter the PIN number. So we'll hit this. I happen to have the code. Confirm. Yes. It says place unprogrammed ignition key into the ignition and turn key to run position, and then press OK to condition or to continue. So we'll take out our programmed key. We're going to put this key in. We're going to hit OK. It's authenticating my password. Programming key. Let it do its thing, and it says programming of key was successful. Continue to program another key, otherwise exit the key program procedure. Once completed, cycle the ignition off for 45 seconds prior to starting the vehicle. So we will do that. We're going to hit OK. We're ending our session. Exit. We're just gonna wait out our 45 seconds here, and hopefully we've done everything right. I'm thinking that should be pretty. I should have set a timer or something, but I think we can fast forward through some of this stuff. It gets snowing here. So we're gonna crank this baby on. Starts the truck. Truck stays running. Looks like we did her. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope this helps. Hey, just starting out here, so if this is long and drawn out, bear with me. I'll try and make some better content, and I always got lots of trucks and stuff to work on out here. So like and subscribe, that helps me out. Hopefully this helped you guys out. Take care.